Assalamu alaikum friends. Um, Hope you guys are doing great. This is Zahid Jalbani. Today I'm going to share with you my journey. A journey from a village, from a very small village, Mirpur Mathelo, Taluka, district Khudi. I started my primary education from one of the best grammar school, which is named as Exxon Grammar School, located in Angro Fertilizer. And that those days my father having job over there, and we were residing in the residential colony of Angro Fertilizer. After that, my dad got retired, and we moved to the village. And I started my secondary education in government high school, Mirpur Mathelo. Yeah, my village is located about 2 kilometers away from the main road, which is national highway. So we need to come by walk, by foot, every day in the morning to catch the bus, to catch any other convenience, maybe the van, Datsun, whatever is the transport available, we need to catch that, and we need to reach the school. So how I can forget those days? I mean, you need to either stand up, or you need to reach the school. Wonderful memories. Those days I really can't forget. I'm thankful to my teachers for their tremendous contribution in my academic portfolio. Yeah, after completing secondary education in science group, I went I went for college education in Sakkar, despite having government degree college in Khotki. Those days there was no college in Mirpur Mathelo. That's the reason I opted to go for Sakkar, and started my college education in one of the best institution those days, the government degree college. Yeah, so 2 years after completion college and pre-engineering group, I got admission in agriculture engineering in Sindh Agriculture University, Tantojam. So yeah, it was around 4 years, 10 months after finishing the degree, came back to village. Then I opted to go and do masters in sociology back in 2001. Yeah, so having done masters in sociology, then I started my career in development sector with Human Development Foundation in Tando Mohammed Khan. Then I worked for Plan International. Then I worked for WWF. WWF is not World Wrestling Federation, it is Worldwide Fund for Nature. Then I worked for again for Plan International. Then I worked for Oxfam International, UNICEF, then the World Bank, then SPO, Strengthening Participatory Organization. You must have heard about it, one of the largest local NGO in the country. Then Plan International third time, but this time in Islamabad. And then I got my first ever international mission, which was with Seed Foundation in Iraq, Kurdistan. And currently I'm working with one of the NGO named as RNVDO, representative of Nainama Voluntary Organization for IDPs, and I'm based in Erbil, Kurdistan. Erbil is the capital city of Kurdistan, Iraq. So this is the journey from academic to professional. So let me share with you very few interesting things. Those happened to me throughout throughout the career. Let me share with you about my college education. You know, during our first year of college, we got chance to live in the hostel. Due to certain reason, the hostel were closed, and during second year of college education, we rented in a private accommodation, and we four relatives were living together, and I cannot forget those days. You know why? Because in college days, I mean, you need to uh, wake up early in the morning for education classes. Then after attending the classes, you need to come back again. You need to cook lunch. You need to wash utensils, and you need to clean your living room and etc. Everything. So that how the journey regarding self-made is started. Yeah. So now I'm switching over to professional learnings. Professional learnings as well as challenges, and how the challenges or the failures were converted into opportunities. I'm going to share with you few examples in the country and outside the country. Yeah. So when I started my job with the Human Development Foundation those days in Tando Muhammad Khan, those days not was the district. It was the sub-district of Hyderabad district. But now, you know, Tando Muhammad Khan is a full-fledged district, independent. Yeah. So, in Tando Muhammad Khan, during my association with Human Development Foundation, we were implementing an integrated economic development program. We were providing small loans to the local people. We were providing non-formal education to the leftover children, or those who were not going to out-of-school children. And we were providing primary healthcare services to the people, those who were residing in the program area. Through microcredit program, we were facing a challenge, which was about the recovery of the loans. You know, in Tando Muhammad Khan, let me tell you one thing very interesting. We were able to reach 50% of the dispersed loan recovery. Then we started looking into what's the reason why the people are not able to pay back the loan. Then we sat together, all team members, we brainstormed, and we came to know, with the support of local people, with the support of local staff, the reason behind. In Tando Muhammad Khan, you know, there is a certain months, there is a certain period when, during that period, people don't have enough income, even for daily food basket. So how they are going to pay us the loan? It's not possible. So, and you know that what the period is named as? It is known as Bada period, Bada season. Buddo season. So Buddo season is a dry period. People don't have enough income, and they are unable to pay you a single penny. So what we did, we rescheduled, we revised the payment schedules. And the way during this Budda period, dry period, what we did, we put either the zero amount of money to be received, or we put a very nominal amount of money as the people can pay. So and the rest of the months, what we did, we put a bit more amount of money as the people can pay easily. There should be no burden over them. and that remained really very, very helpful. And you know what was the outcome of that? I want to share with you two aspects of this exercise. Number one, community people, those availed our microcredit facility, they started cooperating, they started supporting, they have started, strengthen their trust over the organization and the people those are working with the organization. The other thing, we were able to reach 90% plus recovery of the disbursed loans. So this was the challenge, how as a team we overcame. Let me share with you another things might be of your interest. Yeah, during my stay with Worldwide Fund for Nature, WWF, in KT Bandar. Have you heard about KT Bandar? I'm sure you must have. And why? Because of Indus Delta. And Indus Delta, I'm sure you must be aware about it. Delta is the point where the river and seawater can meet each other. So, Indus Delta is 40th largest delta in the world. You know, I was not aware about such things before joining WWF. So being based in KT Bandar, you can imagine, if you have visited, you can imagine. But visiting a day trip, a 2-day trip is something entirely different. Staying over there, working over there, in the remote area is not less than a challenge. Before my joining and a couple of other colleagues, the performance of the program area, site area, was in the bottom among 4 program area sites. Why? Because of different reasons. Number one is very difficult and hard area. Number two, lack of resources. Number three, lack of team coordination. Number four is a very hard area. So, as always, what I did differently, sat together with the team members. Okay, no worries. Whatever the resources we have, let's prove ourselves. We sat together, we came up with our plan, and we started working in those hard areas. No electricity. For hours, for days. No mobile network. Only V wireless phone. And you know, that sometimes was working, sometimes no. Now you must have question. If there was no electricity, how you guys are working? How you are communicating with the headquarters and other stakeholders through mobile, through communication, through email, etc. Yeah, these are the things. You need to be flexible. You need to be adaptable. You need to make the things done, make the things happen. So what we did, we came up with a plan as a team. That plan really worked out. And that prepared with the participation, equal participation of all the team members. And trust me, we didn't ask any additional resources. Just within a period of 6 months, you know what happened? The performance of KT Bandar office shoot up on the top among all the four offices. Then I started asking my management, see, we have proved, we have performed. Now you need to give us the resources. Then we were provided. Whatever we asked, we were provided. So, the lesson behind this, sharing this, you need to be flexible, you need to be adaptable, you need to work whatever the resources are available. you should perform within the available resources, and the things will come to you. Yeah. So then I want to share further with you guys about my experience being in Islamabad of SPO. During my stay with SPO, I was lucky enough to work across the country. However, being from Sindh, I'm lucky enough to work across the province, each and every district. Alhamdulillah. Then, so being in Islamabad, working for SPO for 3 years, I was able to work across the country. I'm in Gilgit-Baltistan, Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Azad Jammu Kashmir, and Balochistan. Yeah, my experience, amazing. Meeting with the different people, different cultures. You can imagine how the Pakhtun people are. You can imagine how the Baloch people are. You can imagine how the people from Punjab are. So that was really a huge addition in my portfolio, professional portfolio. How I can forget my trip from Gwadar to Turbat? That was by road. So, when I was traveling by road from Gwadar to Turbat, Turbat is also known as Kech Makran. Kech. Yeah. So, on my way, there are very few villages with a limited number of households. Those are named as hamlets. I really recalled Sassi. And Sassi from the chapter of Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai Risalo. Sassi is, you must aware, Sassi is one of the Surmis of Hazrat Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai. I recall one of few lines from the poetry of Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai. Sassi is planning to go and meet Punnu in Kech Makran, because Sassi was from Bambor, Tata, and Punnu was from Kech Makran. So her friends asked Sassi, we want to join you. Sassi said, no please. Why? Because Ami Varan Varyu Vari Vanyo. Ami Varan Varyu Vari Vanyo. Pani Nahe Pandagano Anya Rao Runya. Matta Mare Ka Unya De Parato Puno. Please don't come with me. My destination, my way is very difficult. You may not find the water and you start abusing my punno. Please don't come. Anyways, reached Turbat and I started exploring about Punnu Fort. Yeah, got a chance to visit over there. Yeah, so different journey, different people. Then let me share with you my experience being on first ever international mission in Kurdistan, Iraq. I was based in Duhok. Duhok is one of the governorate of Kurdistan region. Kurdistan is autonomous region. It has 4 governorates. Governorates is like a province. So there are 2 dialects language. Kurdish, one is Badini and other is Surani. Badini was being spoken in Duhok. So I started observing my team members. There were 25 people, those were like working with me. Majority were Kurdish. They were speaking Badini. I started observing what exactly they are talking. So just within few weeks, I noticed this language is having very common words from Sindhi, Balochi, Pashto, Dari, Persian. Then just within 3 months, I started communicating with them. My team members, like Chawni Boshi, how are you? What happened? They were shocked. Ah, Zahid, come on, do you speak Kurdish? I said, yes, be careful. So, this is how you need to learn, this is how you need to progress, this is how you need to continue. At the end, I want to give a brief message to you all guys, especially the youth. Starting from very small village and reaching the international assignments is not a smooth road journey. It is a bumpy road journey. There's a lot of struggle. But this became happen. This all became possible with a couple of things. Consistency, commitment, honesty, dedication, sincerity, innovation, creativity, always looking out of box, passion. So guys, my friends, you need to adopt these things. Trust me, no one is going to knock your door. You need to be proactive. You need to look around. There are huge opportunities available and waiting for you guys. Just you need to be proactive. So come out from this comfort zone. Come out from this dependency zone. And the world is waiting for you. Hundreds of thousands of opportunities are waiting for you guys. You have a spark. You have potential. The thing is that you just need to take first step. And the first step is towards the destination. Guys, you need to come forward. Take over from us. And we are ready to hand over you guys. Because now it's your turn. We are done. Whatever we wanted to do, we are done. Now it's your turn. Just come forward. The world is waiting for you. Opportunities are waiting for you. I am sure you are the spark. You are our future. And we are here to support you guys to keep igniting this spark. So, thank you very much for your time, for your interest, and have a great time. Goodbye.